This is Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-minute warning for the week of October 31st. When people hear the date October 31st, they think of Halloween and frightening and scary costumes. Well, folks, if you want something that's genuinely frightening and scary, look at what may be happening to your transportation rates over the next 2 years. They could be going up by as much as 15 to 20%. Let me explain where we're coming from. Over the past couple of months, I've had the opportunity to give several presentations to numerous groups throughout the country. Last week, for example, I was with the Parcel Forum folks, and we went over a presentation selling your supply chain ideas to the CEO. Now, during each one of these presentations, we have a couple of slides that list the challenges that carriers and shippers are looking at. What kind of challenges are we talking about? Well, for example, we're looking at things on the regulatory front, things like the upcoming hours of service decision. Last week, the FMCSA missed their October 28th deadline for issuing the new regulations, but make no mistake about it, there will be new hours of service regulations released in the near future. There are things like the CSA issues, as well as things like the electronic on-board recorder, and the list of items in the regulatory side of the ledger goes on and on. Operationally speaking, the fact of the matter is, it costs a lot more to operate a truck today, whether it's increases for the cost of tires, cost of insurance, paying drivers more, or the fact that it costs a lot more for capital equipment. These increases that the carriers are experiencing must be passed along to shippers. On the financial side, what's going on there? Well, the carriers are just now getting back to repairing balance sheets that were severely damaged during the recession of 2008 and 2009. Fact of the matter is, where are they going to get the money to invest in equipment in order to add capacity? For a lot of carriers, that money may not be there. So we're not going to see a lot of new capacity. And the fourth and final area is what we call the all other. For example, going back to CSA, no one knows how much of an impact CSA is going to have on the ability of trucking companies to recruit drivers. There are things like what's going on in the oil and fuel markets. We saw random and significant spikes in 2011. Will we see that again in the future? No one knows. But here's what we do know. Add it all up, and all these audiences have agreed that, in fact, their freight costs could go up by as much as 15 to 20%. One final question I ask is, how many of you are budgeting for increases of this magnitude? No one raises their hands. Now, let me just make an offer to you. If you're interested about some things you can do to reduce your transportation costs, give us a call here at TranzAct today. We've worked with hundreds of companies, and we have some great information we'd love to share with you. If you'd like a copy of that presentation, Selling Your Supply Chain Ideas to the CEO, give us a call today for that as well. Because with each 2-minute warning, we want to remind you we're on your team and we're here to help. Thanks for your time.